Hi everybody, welcome to Chuck and Lisa Show. I am Chuck, this is Lisa. Everybody say hello, Lisa!
Hello, Lisa!
I'm not Chuck.
You are not Chuck.
Not Chuck.
Hello, not Chuck.
Hi, Dershie! Everybody say hi, Dershie! Hi, Dershie!
Hi, Dershie, you're also not Chuck.
No, you're also not Chuck.
Hello, not
One
Chuck
of
number
us
2.
One of us is more than enough.
Oh, absolutely.
Amen to that.
Who's blinking?
That's you.
No, it was me.
It's not me. I'm
Must
not
be
blooping.
Dershie. Dershie's blooping.
I'm not blooping.
Well, then we got so many electronic devices around anymore.
I'm pretty sure the dogs are not doing that.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Pretty sure.
Pretty sure.
Well, we're happy to have you with us in our living room. We're not in the camper tonight because the reception out there wasn't quite good enough.
And we're also glad that you're not actually in our living room.
Well, that's true. That's true. It's not big enough for all of you.
We don't like you.
Oh, stop that. It's not that. It's just that we have a tiny living room with a whole lot of pets.
Right.
Yeah, we like it.
A little tiny house.
It works. It works for us.
Boy, chasing rabbit holes early today, aren't we, Chuck?
Early.
Oh, we
Early.
do that all the time, man.
All the
we do it on
time.
our show too. We did it last night, half the show.
All the time.
All the time.
All right.
Well,
Well, as a producer, so we don't run out of time like we did last night, let's move the show forward and let everybody know where they can find you out there in the social media world.
All right,
Chuck.
if you insist. You're in our living room, so we go off track.
Get out.
This is how we are all the time. I am at Chuck Nellis, and I am in many, many, many places. But
not Twitter.
Not on Twitter. Most importantly, I am not at Chuck Nellis at Twitter because Jack sucks.
He likes me, though.
He does like you. You're 5608 and a liberal.
5908.
Oh, 59.
That's all right.
It's still so early.
So early.
I am Chuck Nellis on Clout Hub,
Clout Hub,
Parlor, Gab, Instagram, MeWe,
Wikiwa.
USA Life, and WeGo.
Wikiwa.
Wigiwa. Right. WeGo is not really WeGo. It's Wigiwa.
I call it that.
I think Wigiwa is a better name than WeGo.
I think they should rename
I've always
it.
thought that. I really do too. Anyway, and you can also find me on Facebook, believe it or not, as long as they keep me. I am chuck.nellis.7 there. So that's where you can find me. And Miss Lisa, where in the world can we find you?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am? You know better.
I am on Instagram as Louise. Twitter as Louise, because they love me there. Louise.blog.
Right.
I've not updated lately.
Oh, no.
Vintage Velma finds on Etsy. Go to my store, look at some stuff, buy some stuff. Facebook. Not on Ladies of Speed. We have to fix that part, but you should still go look at them because they're really cool and I like them.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the best of North Carolina.
And where else?
And Clout Hub.
And Clout Hub, don't
Oh, and we are going to be... Are we talking about that now or later?
No, we'll talk about that later, but we are going to be talking about Clout Hub tonight.
See, This is not my fault
Don't-
because
Don't wreck the joint.
you shut up. Look,
No, don't wreck the
tape
joint.
it down.
No, it's fine.
No, you need
We're
duct
not like
tape.
a production studio.
You
We're in our living
You
room.
need the duct tape. When I
Whack,
move my
whack.
thing, the thing moves. See
It's fine. Don't worry. All is well.
what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying here.
I can't move my stuff because the stuff moves.
Oh no, you don't have your cord
Stuff.
extender on tonight.
Tape it down.
You've got the tape.
You got
Anyway,
the
is
tape.
that everywhere we can find you, Mrs. Nebus Noah?
Maybe, maybe not.
Okay. And Mr. Dershey, how are you doing tonight, sir?
Better than I deserve to be, but I think you knew that already.
I keep hearing that rumor.
I
I don't know where it's
know.
coming from.
I saw that written on the bathroom wall. Actually.
Yeah, it's north of the border, south of the border, right? Isn't that where it was? Anyway.
I was out south of the border.
Hey, where in the world can we find you, sir?
Well, you know you can find me behind this microphone producing the Chuck and Lisa show on Wednesday nights at 9:30, and I love being here with you guys, meeting in your living room or your trailer where you happen to be. You can also find me behind the same microphone with you, my brother, on Tuesdays, 8 o'clock on the right side of politics. If you want to find me out there in the social media world, I'm at Dersh. That's at DERSH. You can find me everywhere that I am under that name on CloudHub, USA.live.
You can't find him where you
He's not. I know.
Wego, Parlor.
We keep trying to find him where he's not.
At Dersh is on Twitter, but it's not active.
No, they don't love you anymore either.
It got nuked about 6 years ago or 7 years ago with you, Chuck.
Bastards.
A long time ago. And
Sorry.
you can also find me on Facebook, but I'll ignore you because I only deal with family and friends on.
Yeah, same here.
So.
Yeah, they're that way. I've got one of those that you're never going to find anybody, but the political one is the one you can find me at, and I raise a ruckus there. Speaking of ruckuses, I just want to mention isn't a plural ruckus?
Ruckus.
Ruckuses?
Rucki.
Rucky?
Ruck.
Anyway, you and I raised a ruckus last night in our show, so I hope people do join us next week at 8 o'clock on
Sure
Tuesday.
did. That was a lot of fun.
And it is pure politics, whereas tonight, not
Well,
really
we could.
politics.
We could. I mean, not politics per se.
Per se. You
Per
gotta put in the
se.
quotation
Per
marks.
se.
It's like you're squishing a Furby doing that. Or something.
Well, that's basically what politics is, squishing a Furby.
Squishing a Furby is
Yeah.
politics.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Mr. Dershey, did you tell us everywhere we could find you? I mean, beside behind
Nobody cares, but I told them.
I'm
Oh, everybody cares.
What is with you in that today? Nobody loves you. You sound like Eeyore, dude.
No, I'm Eeyore.
Don't be Eeyore. That's Lisa's job.
That is my job. Shut up, Chuck.
See, it's already happening. Anyhow, we're going to talk about some fun stuff
At
tonight.
least you didn't say anywho.
Any,
ugh.
you don't like that?
No, no.
That irritates you, doesn't it?
It was really cool about 40 years ago when the first person said it.
Well, everything's circular. It'll come out around again.
It sounds like poop.
It's like groovy or cool.
Groovy.
Cool
No.
never left.
Groovy,
Everybody just kept
Groovy's
cool.
still good.
Yeah, groovy. I like groovy. Anywho, speaking
anywho.
of old, speaking of groovy and old. Hello, this is Barney. I had a heart attack here. What the hell is going on? Put a stint in me, for God's sake. You just moved the entire microphone.
Well, I know. You know why? Because it's right in front of my face.
Oh, no. That's how microphones
No,
work.
this. Not the microphone, this.
Ah. Okay, well, they can hear us, whether it's circular or
Tape it.
stereo.
I told you to tape it down.
No, if you just leave it be, we'd be good.
I cannot do that.
You cannot do that.
Cannot do
That is against your rules. You just made it difficult.
Oh, I moved.
Hold on. It's supposed to be
Tape
equal.
it down.
Tape it down.
Anyway.
What the hell? All right. Speaking of old and groovy, we're going to talk about Bernie. Bernie had a heart attack, if you haven't
We're
heard.
not really talking specifically
Right.
about Bernie, though.
But
we're talking
specifically, we're going to talk
Bernie
about...
had a heart attack.
Bernie
Yes.
had a heart attack, which got Lisa and I talking earlier about older candidates and how long they should run. Lisa said...
Or if there should be a cutoff.
Right.
To actually run in the first place. Because there's a cutoff on how old you have to be in the first place to run, which is 35 for president, not for other things.
Right.
But so why couldn't there be an upper limit? Like, okay, if you're 80, maybe maybe not. Don't waste our time.
Every one of our...
Oh, and by the way, happy birthday, Jimmy Carter! You freaking rock. He's 95. I think it was yesterday.
When you say a rock, do you mean he's petrified?
No. No, but
Hey,
I know.
there's your giggling.
I know. No, we're not talking politics.
I choose.
Was he cool when he was old?
No, he wasn't old, honey. When he was an actor, he was like 50.
No,
what
I
the
meant when he was
hell are
old.
you even talking about?
I'm talking about when somebody's old. I mean, somebody doesn't have
Well,
to
how
be
about
an
pick
old...
somebody that's old?
Okay.
50 is not old.
Well, I didn't mean then. I meant now. Or, I mean, before
Well,
he
alright,
died.
well, I think
He's
Olivier's
been
pretty
dead about
much
20
dead.
years. I know. He's been dead. Oh my God, I'm in the camera. Hello, I'm in a rabbit hole now, but I was on the camera. I would have gotten it to the center of the screen for you, Dershie, if I'd done that. Anywho, so tell me your thoughts on this then, because you were kind of thinking about it.
Tell whose thoughts on what?
We're still talking about old.
And me being...
No, yeah, your opinion on it. What do you think is too old?
I don't think there's a thing that's too old. What I'm saying is there's a minimum age
Right.
to run for office.
Right.
So, not to be ageist or anything, but there should maybe be a maximum age to run for office, just to not waste people's taxpayer dollars to have this election for somebody, and not this is not necessarily a presidential thing.
Right.
Like if you're going to run for office and you're going to run for, I don't know, mayor or whatever, I think if you're 90 or something, you probably should not be allowed to, because the payback on that election is I'm not trying to be ageist, I'm really not, but you know what I mean? Just the funds. Like, okay, we're going to have a big election, we're going to run for office, and dude, you're 90 years old and you're mayor, and tomorrow you're dead.
But in all honesty, you could be 40 and fall over dead.
Well, that's true, but the odds are not.
Well, you're definitely the oldest in your class at that point when you're 90.
You're not listening.
I am listening. Intently.
You could never be an insurance salesman because.
I'm not slimy enough.
No.
I'm kidding.
Apparently, if you're 40.
Right.
And if you're 90, the odds are different. If you're going to
definitely.
die tomorrow, and you know this.
Well, I do know that there's a 100% chance you're going to die.
Well, what does that have to do, and why do I have to see you on camera here, by the way?
This
What does that have
likes to do that.
What does that have to do with anything? We're talking about electing specific people to an office.
Right.
Spending a lot of taxpayer dollars to elect that person to an office, and if they're like 90 years old and they die tomorrow, then we have to have another election.
Sure. Where is that factor?
See what I'm saying? If there's a minimum,
I would say the maximum age would be dead.
I have to agree with you on that one, Chuck.
All right. Well,
it's just a thought. I mean, everybody has different thoughts, so.
You get yourself. So why is it okay to waste your time on an old person running for office? And why is it okay to have a maximum age or a minimum age for somebody in the first place?
Well, because the minimum age was for maturity purposes. That's what that's
There's
about.
There's a lot of 35-year-olds that are not very mature, so maybe they ought to rethink that.
But there's not many 20-year-olds that are.
Right, exactly. It just gives a person.
Nobody said we should change the president to 25 to 20.
So
what I'm saying is, why 35 for the president?
Well, because you got to realize at the time that the number that they were doing, 35 is today's 60. People didn't live to be 55, 60 years old back then.
All right, so why?
So 35 was middle age.
So we're good. So we're good with that. But we're not good with changing anything else.
You could change it. It just has to be a constitutional amendment because it's a constitutional thing. I mean, it could be changed. The Constitution has been changed 24 times. So
yeah, been changed a lot. That's all good points. I mean, I can see Lisa's point, and I can see my point.
And and I'm not saying for president. I'm saying in general. What's the point of letting 107-year-olds run for office?
Awesome coffee.
Well, thank you for that interjection.
Sorry, I'm just on camera, so I just. Oh, by the way, time out just for a moment. The reason why I'm on camera and you're not is because you don't want to be on camera, my beautiful wife.
Okay, well, that was a brilliant observation.
Well, it's because people are seeing me on camera and not you on camera, and it's the Chuck and Lisa show.
Okay, and then we got a whole nother 0 subscribers for that. So there's that.
Well, I'm not that ugly.
I didn't say that. I just said, did you get us any extra subscribers for being on camera?
No, I like being on camera. Actually,
I know you.
We did on. By the way, on the right side of politics, we are on camera.
Well,
so that's why I'm.
That's why you have fewer subscribers than we do.
Well, people prefer to see. People prefer to see people rather than just still shots.
I'm a people.
People.
I know. I want you to be on camera too, Lisa.
I know.
Well,
we want you on camera.
I don't care. We will be on.
I know you don't care. That's the point.
When are we going to talk about Clout Hub?
We can do that now.
Because I'll be on camera for that because I agreed to.
Yes, when Lisa and I will be on an interview with Terry Hansen on Clout Hub on Monday at 7 p.m.
7 Eastern.
Eastern?
Or 5 o'clock.
Eastern.
Or 5 o'clock.
7 Eastern?
minute.
5 days from now, there'll be a desktop version. So you friends of ours that are out there that have not joined up yet because you want the desktop version, it won't be long. Let's see. I talked to Terry Hansen the other day. He's a great guy. He's the marketing guy with CloutHub, and of course, all of us have talked to Jeff. Dersh, you've talked to Jeff too. Great plans, don't they have?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and that's your home away from home. You hang out there a lot more than I do.
Yeah, constantly.
Everybody knows me. I'm a rapid fire poster. I put one post on 10 sites and then repeat, versus sitting around and chilling, I guess. You hang out with the kids over there, with the gang over there, and you get into all sorts of games. And
Or is this a CloutHub?
Yeah, CloutHub.
All right. Well, see, we had this conversation with Terry tonight as to why I can't get my friends to go to CloutHub.
Yes.
And it's because I said, okay, so people go to Facebook to see their friends, babies, whatever, friends' pictures. People used to go to Twitter to find breaking news.
Right.
And maybe they don't. And when people go to CloutHub, like, what is there for them to see there that it's different?
Well, it's kind of all of the above.
Well, can you let me talk?
I'm sorry. I thought there was a question that was rhetorical.
There was a question, but you need to shut up until I'm done.
Okay, very good. I can do that.
When people, I'm asking people to go to CloutHub and make an account. They're like, well, so what is there for me when I go there to see? And on my friends' ends, the answer is nothing.
Why?
Why? Because when you go to CloutHub, you make an account, you sign up, you go in there, go in the blue room, you see a bunch of little red room buttholes.
Well, they
can I
be there.
please
They
talk?
shouldn't be
Thank
there.
you. But that's all you see. You don't see anything new, different, interesting, something you haven't seen before. There's nothing there for you.
Have you been posting in there at all?
Honey.
The only reason I ask is because you post a lot of great stuff.
Yeah, I do post a lot of great stuff. But, okay, number one, no desktop.
Right. That's
number
the big
two, anybody who wants to see me post something interesting is already my friend on Facebook or Twitter and has already seen it.
Well, try to get them over there.
I have been trying to. This whole conversation just explained to you why they have no.
Well, let me ask you. May I ask you what do you think might be a good idea? How to get folks to?
You know what? Let's save this for our talk because, I really.
Well, you got to give them a teaser.
As I say at work, if I knew a good answer, I'd be doing it already.
Okay, so you don't have a better answer yet.
No, that's not my job.
Well, we need to talk that.
Not my job.
Well, you're kind of the liaison.
I'm telling people to go to CloutHub. Right. Go check this new site out.
Right.
It's awesome. Except when they go there, it's not awesome. So, I'm really not sure what to say about that.
So the blue room needs to be better policed from the right.
No, there needs to be better content. You need to go to CloutHub. You need to see something that you would be like, oh, this is cool, this is cool, this is cool. As a liberal, there is nothing cool on there.
So
I'm not the person that's responsible for that.
Well, I know, but you know what you like. What do you like? I mean, or what do you like from other sites that you'd like to see on CloutHub to make it attractive to you?
I'm going to save that for Monday.
Okay. So that's the ultimate teaser, folks.
Yeah, let me know.
Well, the big thing is, Dershie, didn't they just do a recent rollout of an update that did some cool stuff?
The news aggregator?
The news aggregator.
That's not a thing. Because I get most of that stuff before I ever even see it.
That's because you get it on your phone.
Right.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean anything because CloutHub's on my phone as well. Why?
Right.
And see, seriously,
I think the point is
make this not be in between us.
Sure. Loosen that bolt over there.
No. I don't mean
I know.
that.
I'll just make it vertical. So it's
No,
not
I mean move the whole thing.
the wires. All right. Now, can
That.
you see me?
That's annoying.
She actually wants to see me. I'm
Not
scared. I'm in trouble now. All right. So, Dershie, tell me. You were telling me about the update the other day for Cloud Hub.
Yeah, I mean it's just basically the news aggregator is a new thing, and they changed they changed the format a little bit.
Right.
But I already talked to Jeff when it came out, because right now I'm sorry, I'm like Lisa, and that when you go look at the news aggregators, it's nothing but left-wing fake news. CNN, everything's in there, and I was like, Jeff, we got to be able to filter this stuff out. And he said that's coming.
Yeah, well, that wasn't my point.
Well, you should.
But
what I would suggest in that is you get to pick which networks you want. A lot of sites allow you to choose which site, or ClickBox. Click on and off which sites you want to see.
Like I don't want to go on there and see Breitbart.
No. You see mostly CNN and ABC.
No, I don't. You don't know what I want to see.
Oh no! I mean, what you do see. I've been on the news part, and it's mostly the normal ones that you see, Reuters and AP, and.
Well, that's why I haven't even gone there, because I already see what I want to see.
Right. Well, yeah. You are definitely the technological possible exception to most people. You get a lot of stuff right away. You're really good about that.
We have to have a reason for people to go there,
and that's what we're going to work.
And just because you say well, at least think of a reason for people to go there.
Well, you're pretty creative.
Well, yeah, I am, but just telling me to think of a reason for people to go there isn't going to make me have a reason to go there.
Well, we want you there, and we want all your friends to come there. We may not agree politically, but there should be a space for everybody to go.
Right, and there should. What I'm saying is, just because you say, hey, look, we should have cool things for people to look at. Give us cool things for people to look at.
Right.
That doesn't instantaneously make me think of something.
Okay. Well, I'll give you till Monday.
It's not that easy.
We'll give you till Monday to do that.
Oh. Yeah, and then what?
And then on the air, you'll be like, I don't know.
Then I get killed.
No. Right. It doesn't work that way. Nothing works that way.
But it might.
No. Silly. Cheers, my dear.
Yep. Alright, what's next? NASCAR?
Yeah, we got a lot of NASCARs. What time is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, we've gone about halfway through the show.
Chuck.
That's about the fourth time. It's a shut up, Chuck kind of night.
Chuck.
NASCAR. We just went to the Roval.
Yes, we did.
And it was awesome. Last year, our seats were pretty much right where the start-finish line is. Do you have that diagram, Mr. Dershie?
I'm working on it, Chuck. Just stand by.
I can sit by. Standing isn't so easy. But so anyway, last year, right, Lisa, we sat pretty much at the start-finish line, right?
Pretty much.
So this year, all the action in the big wreck was right down going into the first left-hand turn, which is about a 90-degree turn almost. And that's where we sat this year. We had perfect, nice, high seats up. Right where, if you're looking at your diagram there on the screen, we're at number 1 versus we were in between 17 and 1 last time. So we got to see all this inner circle of the track, and it was really, really, really cool.
How many reallys?
Really, really, really. 3. That would be 3.
Oh, 3.
3! Mm-hmm. You know where that came from.
I do.
I know you did. So
you're flapping.
I'm not. I know I was flapping. I was pointing at the screen. So it was. It's definitely the coolest, most technically hard track in NASCAR, without question.
Cup. Yep.
In Cup, without question. The drivers dread it. Or the drivers.
Some do.
Yeah, and some
Some
of
do,
them
some
love the
don't.
challenge. Yeah.
Like Bubba doesn't love it.
Bubba doesn't love it. Bubba doesn't love the number
Bubba
88.
doesn't love a lot of things.
No, Bubba has sadness sometimes. But he's just, he's Bubba.
Bubba was having a pout fest this weekend.
Yeah, he should have thought twice before he did that. When Jeff Gordon's kneeling down with the medical staff to check on the Bowman we're talking about.
But,
you shouldn't probably throw water on him at that moment.
No, I'm good with that, but you probably shouldn't throw crap on Jeff Gordon.
Yeah, he might melt.
Well, yeah, there's that. There's that.
Nah, Jeff Gordon's pretty cool.
No.
Got an Earnhardt and a Gordon.
Maybe they should ask Jeff Gordon what he thinks about Bubba.
Yeah, I haven't heard him make a comment yet about that.
Wouldn't that be? Alright, you do that.
I was going to leave that
Call
to
him
you.
up, ask him.
I don't have his number.
Oh, I might.
Hello, Jeff. This is the Chuck and Lisa show.
It's Boiny.
I am Bernie, sitting in. So anyway, at the track, they're really nice. I mean, the people there are really cool. They great service. Whenever you need directions, they'll point you usually in the right
what's
direction.
Better,
One
though?
fellow pointed us in the
Bristol.
wrong.
Bristol was better.
Bristol. Well, same company though.
Yeah, Bristol was awesome though.
Right.
Bristol, total 100% customer service.
Yeah, that was really classy. It was. And Charlotte, I got to hand it to them though. They've got this Roval thing down. It's a whole different thing. If you're not a NASCAR fan, usually
then you should shut up.
It's a 1.5 mile oval. Just take out all those turns.
It's a super speedway.
It's a big track. And Dershey loves the big tracks.
Boring.
Dershey doesn't normally like road tracks or short tracks. Right? Is that correct, sir?
Yes. I'm sorry, I had my mic down because I'm clicking over here. But yes,
we're gonna get disconnected. He's clicking.
I don't like them.
Stop clicking on those things.
Don't like them at all. I actually kind of hate them a lot.
Yeah.
And I didn't.
Wrong.
I didn't even watch. I didn't watch most of the race this weekend. This track to me, and I know you guys love it, which is fine.
I love it, man.
It is one of the most boring races that's on TV. I can't watch it.
Every lap has 17 turns.
But you like people driving around real fast in a big circle. I don't get that.
Yeah.
Is that pretty much it?
Listen, I'm not a fan of open wheel racing, Indy racing either. You know, all those road courses, the street courses. I don't like them. It's just boring to me.
I don't like it.
So it's no different to me. If you want to watch the people turn left and right, go watch Indy. Go watch Formula One. There's plenty there. But
so you just want to turn left to counteract the right in your head.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that basically?
He's trying to get even. He's just trying to get an even. I didn't even say that. You did.
I did. It's funny. I always say that about oval tracks. They're always like, "How can you love a sport that turns left?" It's because in my brain I'm going right.
This is why I like Pocono so much, right? Because 3 lefts make a right.
4 lefts make a right. Also,
you need a rim shot sound effect. You're gonna start working on those sound effects soon, huh? I know you're clicking buttons, so I know you know how.
Not yet. Working on it though.
We bought the fancy package that nobody knows about. In case you don't see us blinking on and off and the picture looks perfect, it's because we bought the good package.
Yeah. The problem I'm having right now is a little producer problem that the new graphics that I just loaded today are not it's not getting your audio at all.
Oh,
weird.
No.
Yeah, so it's kind of bugging me because I can't figure out why.
Uh-oh, he's clicking more buttons.
Oh, no. Don't do
As
that.
a matter of fact, none of them do. I think it's that whole. Remember when this thing crashed and we had to set up a new
Yeah.
connection?
Wasn't that fun, gang, when we kept having crashes? Everybody? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I was just throwing that out there.
I can't figure out why it's not. Which is why for all these shots you're gonna have to have your face on top of it, because that's the only way I can get the audio in.
So when you take my face off of it, the audio goes away when it's just the picture?
On the new graphics, yes. On the old graphics, like the rabbit hole and
Right.
and the social media stuff, it's working.
Weird.
Yeah, it's
Weird.
It's
So,
completely baffling me.
I'll talk to you about that other package that came with this thing.
You
but
said
that's
package.
Ah! She's so bad, and I love her for it. Well, you can give us an update on that when you get a chance to look at it. We'll take some time in the show, either your show or either this show or our show, and talk about that, maybe on both. Because people who have watched us, and usually we often have the same kind of folks that join us, and it was pretty bad. We were on and off, and that's just no way to do. So, anyway, back to NASCAR. Lisa,
Yes.
what is the next track we're going to?
Sorry, did you just see that?
Uh-uh.
Dave's catching a moth. What?
Dave the Maniac.
Watch.
No, I'm not.
No, it's funny.
We're actually on the air right now,
I
and
don't
I'm
care.
on camera.
It's
You're such a dork.
we're going to Martinsville.
We're going to Martinsville, but the next race is at Dover,
Dover.
right?
Yep.
That used to be my home track when I lived up in Maryland, and I've gone there many times. It's a great track. Even my dad and my daughter went there. She slept through the whole race.
Right.
She was 6 or 7 or something at the time. She just slept through the whole race. Roaring engines and just... But it's a neat track. It's all concrete. Who do you think's going to win, Dersh?
Wow.
Hershey is the all-knowing, all-wise because he
So I won last
dominates
week.
the fantasy
I
leagues.
won last
Lisa's on your butt. I think that's hilarious. But you dominate. So who do you think's going to win Dover?
Well, if I tell you that, you guys will catch me.
Track?
Oh,
If I
give
tell you that,
I'm
Chuck-
not going to pick your driver
Wait.
anyway.
Wait. Dover's what? How big?
It's 1 mile.
It's a mile.
1 mile.
The Monster
So
Mile.
it's a mini track.
And it's really banked.
Denny.
Well,
That's a good choice there.
I tell you, there's a lot of drivers I wouldn't mark off my list, and unfortunately, one of them is Kyle Busch.
Right.
Kyle Busch. That was awesome.
Oh, that was the best part about the Rebel.
Oh,
We took a lot of pictures of that.
no,
He had a miserable day
the most, when he wrecked,
when he spun
fan cheers.
out.
Yeah.
Every time when he went to the garage, fan cheers.
Oh my God! The whole
It was
audience,
great. It
the
was
entire
awesome.
place
It was
erupted
awesome.
every time Kyle Busch
It
had
was
a
awesome.
problem. It was very
That
funny.
was awesome. We loved it.
Anytime he gets in trouble, I'm happy, and even
Yeah.
if he's one of my drivers, I don't
I
care.
know, right? It's like
know.
I hate to run him because I don't want him to win anything.
Right, but he's such a good driver that you can't say he's not going to win.
Well, see, that's why I'm not in first place because I don't like to run him.
Yeah. So Dershie, you never told me. Who do you think's going to win?
Well, like I said, I think both Kyles
Yep.
should run really strong this weekend.
Yep.
I think you can't count out Martin Truex because he's
No.
he's hot right now.
Well, that's
Right.
that's his home track.
Yeah, it's his
Right.
home track, and he's
Yeah.
gonna be strong.
Yeah.
I think those are probably 3 of my favorites this week.
Right.
Of course, you got to see how people show up at the track, but
Right.
what
I'm
they
thinking a
do.
couple Fords. The names that come to my mind are first of all Boyer, because he's running pretty good, and not Keselowski,
Not
Joey
Keselowski.
Logano. He's he's actually ahead of the pace that he was last year when he won the championship. So he could repeat.
Yeah, the other problem I see with that is Ford doesn't win at
What?
Dover.
Oh, at Dover.
Oh, really?
Dover.
This is not one of their tracks, huh?
No,
See, that's why you're the fantasy master.
Because he's because he has time to figure that shit out.
Because he's
I said a bad
retired.
word.
14 of the last 15 winners have been Chevrolets
Really?
at Dover.
Oh, don't tell Jerry that.
And
Jerry will
then,
be all over us for that one.
and then the others have been Toyotas. So
Right.
you got to go way down the list. Harvick has one win, but that was a while ago.
Well, in that case, I think that it's possible that Chase from the same place could win.
Not the
Could
other
win again.
place.
Yeah, Chase could win again easily. I think Kyle Larson needs to run really strong, and he's really good on these kind of tracks. He kind of likes them.
Yeah.
And like I said, Martin Truex, I think he's just hot. He's getting hot at the right time.
Right. He's strong. You can't say he's not.
All right, I'm gonna pick a Ford then, just on purpose.
Why? You're almost beating Dershey.
I don't really care about this.
Oh well. You don't. But you're almost winning.
Which makes it even better when I say I don't care.
Because you're faking it. She's head faking you, Dershey.
Mm-hmm.
Makes it even better.
Yeah. So Logano, Harvick, and
Logano, Harvick, and Blaney, right?
And Blaney, Boyer. Yeah, those pick a Ford.
And don't forget to pick that 38 Ford, David Reagan.
Oh.
He's a great pick.
Oh, right. That one. And the Ford that nobody knows about.
Pick the 21. Should be really good for
Yeah, Menard.
you. Manured.
Save big money at Menards. I have to say it every time I hear the name.
Yeah.
It's a great tagline. So let's see. So if first of all, who won the Roval again?
That would be Chase from the same place.
I just said that.
Same
so
place.
we didn't even talk about him. I'm going to bounce back to the Roval. Chase dominated. He wrecked into the tire barrier right below us.
Right.
And then
that was cool that he did the burnout there.
And then at the end of the race, when he came all the way back from wrecking to win,
that really was clever.
He pulled right up to that same tire barrier and burnt his tires down. It was awesome. It really was cool. Wasn't that the neatest part for him?
Yeah, I loved it.
Oh, the place went crazy. Well, not to mention the fact that they all love him there in Charlotte because you know he's.
Well, and he looked when he got out of the car. He looked right up in our general area and said, "Did you like that?" And everybody just went completely nuts because there are a lot of fans of Chase there. Well, it almost sounded like when Junior would win.
His first year, though. His first year, he had zero personality. He's like, yeah, I'm Chase Elliott, and I'm...
Winning will make you a lot happier person.
I'm in a car, and I'm here because my dad is Bill, and... Like, seriously, he had zero personality.
But when he won,
yeah,
all of a sudden it started changing, and when he won twice, it really changed.
Right.
Now that he's won 3 times, he's like, "Hey, y'all, did you like that?"
Right. Well, at least he has a personality now, which is great.
Well, he's got more. His dad never was a big personality guy, but he was always.
But yet he was the most popular driver for 73 years in a row, or whatever.
It was 15 or 18 years or something. It was a long time.
73, same thing.
73, same thing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hey, you guys know who has the most all-time wins at Dover?
Darrell Waltrip?
Nope.
Oh, no. Yeah, maybe DW, right?
Nope.
No, Rusty.
Oh, wait. Give us a time period.
Current?
Kyle
Busch.
Close. He's second.
Really?
Harvick.
Then Truex.
Harvick.
Nope.
Kevin Harvick.
Nope.
Oh.
Truex Truex has
Jimmy
one,
Johnson.
Jimmy Johnson, 11
Yeah.
wins at Dover.
That's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
I forgot about that. I almost said that he could
I keep-
possibly win this race.
I keep picking him every week.
He is
because I
hell bent
feel
determined
sorry
to win
for
the
him.
race.
Well, this
Gotta
is
win
one. This is one that I would think Jimmy has a shot at. Of all the races, I'm not a Jimmy fan this year. I just
would
think
be
he's
running him on this one.
he lost his edge.
Every week.
He lost his edge, but this is a Jimmy Johnson, definitely
Oh, yeah.
Jimmy Johnson track. Obviously, he's
He
won
lost
that
his
11
edge,
times.
but
11 wins there. I didn't know it was that many.
yeah,
He's got 83 total, so that's a significant chunk of them.
that's what percentage is that, Charles? In your
It's
head,
1/7.
do the math in your head, Charles.
I got it.
I got it.
I got it.
That's a lot.
What are you
Yeah, I
doing,
went-
Dershie? I see you looking at your camera over there.
Cloud hubbing.
What are they
That's
doing?
not how many-
Ask them why. Ask them if they're watching us now. They should be.
And if they're not,
Get over here, and especially tell them to make sure they.
you know what?
Hey,
I
if
just
you're
noticed?
listening to us now, please push that subscribe
You know
button
what? I just
just
noticed
below the
this.
picture. We don't have a lot of subscribers, but we're trying to grow. Yes, ma'am.
This Roval thing.
Yeah. It's cool.
Looks like
isn't
a
it?
uterus.
It's a.
It does. It looks like a
In
uterus.
all honesty, you're right. It
It
does
looks
look like a uterus. Except-
What the hell? Well, I don't mean the whole thing, but I just mean that part where you go in and then you go out. It's a uterus.
That's funny.
It's the Roval. Well, no. It's a uterus.
The rotorus.
Uterus.
No, rotorus.
Roto-Ruterus.
That's the name, and
Yeah.
away goes races down
Yeah,
the track.
well, yeah, it looks like a uterus.
That's too funny. So anyway, anybody got anything else they wanted to bring up tonight? I asked you earlier, Dershie, if there's anything you wanted to mention.
Nope.
Are we gonna? We did say listen to us on Monday at 7, right?
Yeah, make sure everybody knows again. Monday at 7
I don't know where they are,
p.m.
but
it's on
we're- we're
clouthub.com.
gonna be on the Clout Hub show.
Somewhere.
Talking about how we have not killed each other yet.
That's funny. We don't talk about politics a lot amongst ourselves.
We do, and
Not
then
a
we
lot.
just go,
That's
Really?
true. We do sigh a lot.
really?
We sigh
do.
at each other's
I mean,
politics. It's
yeah.
quite funny.
We don't say each other's politics.
We don't what?
Did you say slight?
Sigh.
Oh, I thought you said
Sigh.
slight.
No, we don't slight.
Yeah.
No, you're entitled to your vote. I'm entitled to my vote. And we also always cancel each other out. Right?
Pretty much.
Isn't that how that works?
Kinda, sorta. Not always.
I'm disappointed we didn't talk about Bernie more. I love doing Bernie.
Talk about Barney.
Bernie had a heart attack last night. He had stents put in.
Prayers for Bernie.
He sure had that surgery fast, didn't he?
That's what they do now.
Really? I mean,
Yeah.
Well,
how they do it?
it's because his Medicare for All hasn't kicked in yet, so
Ah.
good thing, or he'd be dead right now.
That be nice.
I would miss Bernie if he was dead. You have to be nice. We're living in rabbit holes. If you're looking at your screen, we live in rabbit holes.
We
I'm
get
just going to do Bernie.
Weekend at Bernie's.
I really was hoping, in all honesty, that Bernie was going to be the nominee just
You
for that
don't.
simple reason.
Well, you don't know.
Oh, he's not going to be.
No, he's done. He's done. They're not going to. Just like you were saying earlier, Lisa. I mean, he's old already. Now he
Right.
shows that he's feeble.
Right.
So,
He's shown his. Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
You're right. I think he will withdraw from the election because of it eventually. Because He's-
What's the point?
right,
Yeah.
he's not going to get elected after you've had a heart attack and you got stents in there.
Well,
It's like-
that's not true, but
Not someone his age.
right, especially his age. I love him though. I mean, I'm like Mr. Cruz in that way. They get along great, but they just disagree on politics. And I'd love to hang out with Bernie. I'd love to do
That's
Bernie
it.
with Bernie. Bernie, I could do you better than you can do you.
well, that's not true.
I know, but I like to. It's fun to. I'd do it even more if I was with him. You know.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Bernie, You're too old. Go home.
No, you're supposed to say Bernie prayers.
Oh, I
for
did
good
say
health.
I did say a prayer for Bernie today. I said I may disagree with his politics. I'm
Well, I know, but you're
paraphrasing
supposed
that.
to say Bernie good prayers for your good health.
Yeah,
Not Bernie,
prayers for
you're
your
too
good
old.
health,
Go
Bernie.
home.
I
Well,
like Bernie, you're too old, go home personally, but it's okay.
You show up, Dirsch.
I love it when you get it too. Sometimes I feel like I'm just on an island,
Ah, you're not on an island.
and
Shut up.
it's not Long Island.
Long Island. No, it's Long
Long Island.
Island.
I'm from Southern Connecticut.
Well, actually, it's Long. Actually, it's Long Island.
Long Island.
Long Island.
Yeah, that's about right. Weird.
You're weird.
I know. Well, you're a Jersey girl, and I'm a Connecticut boy.
I'm
And
not.
neither one of us sound like you. That's where you were born, so you're a Jersey girl.
For like 5
It
seconds.
doesn't matter. You were born there.
Well, okay. Look, if you were born in the middle of the ocean, would
It would have been wherever your airplane landed.
not so much. Okay.
I think that's how they do it, isn't
I
it? As soon as you
don't know.
land, they give you a birth certificate.
No, I don't think that's right.
No.
No.
Okay. Well, I'm totally good with that. I don't have anything more to add tonight. This is going to be the world's shortest show for us. I mean,
Not
we usually go
really.
an hour and 15 minutes or an hour and a half, but
I'm tired.
I know Lisa's tired. She didn't want to talk that much about the topics in detail as
I
she
talked
usually
about
does.
the topics.
Hey, what'd you
Shut
cook?
up.
What's the coolest thing you cooked me for dinner this week? Or this month? Well, this week, because you cook every week. One of the parts of the show we're going to do more is Lisa's cooking
Right, that will
because
not
she's
be
a
tonight.
fantastic cook. I know it's not tonight.
You just said what?
I know, but you cooked me an awesome steak the other day.
Right,
And if Jerry
we
was
did.
on the show, our friend Jerry sometimes joins us, but he's not
Uh-huh.
tonight. He loves to cook like you do, and he wants to open a restaurant.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Food
you ought
truck.
to open. Yeah, food truck.
we draw it. Then he
Um,
can bring it down to North Carolina,
Food truck road trip.
oh yeah, yeah.
and then I feel like you have to go.
Exactly.
clap on, clap on,
Right?
A clapper.
Exactly.
That's very funny. I keep looking at myself on the screen here.
I know you do.
It's
You're
very
so
weird.
gay.
No, I'm here. It's hard
You're
to
here.
avoid.
You're here talking
Actually,
to a
I'll look
boy.
at Dershey. Hey, there's
Good boy.
Dershey. He's not on the screen, but he's got 6 eyes.
Oh, he's a spider.
He's a spider. Did you sit down beside her? He's
All right, we need. I need to. And that
he's got
point,
nothing.
I need to sign up.
All right, wait. Just
What?
wait a second.
No.
Everybody,
What?
we really don't have anything more to add, but we're very, very pleased that you joined us tonight. And
Yeah.
we're silly and we're goofy and we have a great time. And like last week's show, we were raucous. This week, we're more mellow. Next week, we'll probably be back to crazy.
But you don't know.
And you know what?
Yes,
If we put in a little pool with Jello, you and I could have Jello wrestling and talk politics.
Who are you talking to me?
Yeah, you.
We have a hot tub.
Hot tub
We
politics.
could have no.
Lisa
we could
would
have,
drown me.
No, we could have the hot
She's
tub.
holding my head under the water. You said what?
You can't hold your head under the water for anything.
But you
But
try.
we could have the show in the hot tub.
That would be interesting.
So maybe
We like
tune
Darcy
in
on,
next week.
A hot tub
Hot
show.
tub show.
Except you'd hear the blah, 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 blah,
Well-
thing all the whole show.
But
Mr. Dershey,
Yeah, man.
tell us where we can find us.
we don't know. 'Cause we're lost.
No,
We're lost. Lost
I
in
mean the
space.
shows. We're not lost. in
We're
space.
lost in
Yeah. We will be back next Wednesday at 9:30 right here on this
We
YouTube
will. He
channel.
says we will.
We will.
We will, and if I have
We might be in
anything
the
to
hot
do
tub,
with
though.
it. And don't forget to join Chuck and I on Tuesday at 8 o'clock for the right side of politics. Lisa won't be there because she can't stand to hear the truth. But anyway,
Lucky you, she took off her headphones already.
I did already.
lucky for you because you're the one that's in arm's length.
That's true.
So-
I'm within reach. That's true.
Anyway. Yep. So
Yes, sir.
please join us again next week.
Absolutely.
Spread the word. Click subscribe.
Yes,
join
please
Chuck and Lisa
subscribe
next
to us.
week.
We need all the clicks we can get.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got a whole 50 subscribers. We're working on 100. How's that for a goal?
Yeah, that's good.
You know what? We do this because we love doing it and because it's fun, and we get to hang out with you, Dershi, and we get to talk about interesting things to us. Yeah, we talk about NASCAR a lot because that's our hobby, but we also do a lot of other stuff. We go to museums and plays and shows and stuff, concerts, and we talk about those too. So, although tonight we seem to have been wandering around between "Hello, I'm Bernie" and whether he should run or not, and we did talk about Clout Hub. Lisa's got some issues still, as everybody knows, and well, I know you just want to find more things of interest to you. I don't mean an issue. What's a good way to say it? Whatever. Where are you?
I have a concern that.
There you go.
There you go. And Dershi's been playing with his brand new car. I'm going to put it on screen so everybody can see my brand new William Byron championship car.
We are not still on the air, right?
We are, yeah.
We're autographed.
Wrap this up because I don't want this to be you and Dershi.
No, Dershi's showing us this cool car. That's wicked cool.
Yeah, it's
I love it.
my brand new
race one car.
Race car. Signed by William Byron. Yep.
That's pretty
It's
cool.
a championship card. I love that it has all the little confetti over it, just
Yeah.
like it
I
did
love that they do
the
that.
winner circle.
All right, Miss Lisa's telling us to wrap it up, brother.
Because you're taking over.
I love you, brother. Have a great night, and we will see you guys again next week. Join us. We have a great time doing this. All right. I guess I just got to do my ending, huh? Oh, wait. I don't do that here. And we love you guys.
No, not.
I said, and we love you guys.
Okay, good.
There you go. Good night, everybody. Thank you for joining us.
Night, Chuck. Bye, Lisa.
Good night. Good night, Dersh.
All right, we're off. Damn straight. Yeah. That was great.